Hi, do you ever feel that choosing a dentist, the right dentist for you and your family, is a hit and miss affair? My name's Tom Morrison, I'm from Toothpaste, and I wanted to walk you through some of the most important factors to take into account when choosing the right dentist. I guess the first thing to do is to just be willing to take advice, ask around your friends and family and see who they go to and why they like their dentist so much. Really, word of mouth is the most valuable source of information that you can get, and it's worth picking their brains to really try and identify the best dentist for you. Beyond friends and family, there's reviews. There's so many reviews out there on the internet. Have a look at all of those. Make sure each place that you're looking at has at least 15 to 20 reviews to get a decent bit of advice there. And don't forget to read the reviews as well. Don't just look at the stars. Make sure that whether it's online reviews or recommendations from friends and family, make sure the reason why those people have had such a good experience coincides with what you're looking for, be it cost or the atmosphere of the practice or the technical ability of the team there. The next thing to take into account is a little bit more of a minor concern, but it's really if you're with a health fund, and if so, which health fund are you with? You do need to be conscious of the fact that some health funds, especially the larger ones nowadays, will try and direct you to where they want you to go rather than making your own choice. So once you've identified a dentist that you'd like to try, double check your health fund is not one that will limit their rebates based on where you want to go. And if it is an issue, either ideally change your health fund so that you're not going to be limited for going to the provider that you want to, or if unfortunately you're tied into your health fund for whatever reason, then you may need to look elsewhere if budget is a significant part of your decision making. I guess the third factor is really what experience are you looking for? If you're looking for a dental practice for you and your family, then perhaps choosing a high-end cosmetic practice with an intimate waiting room is not going to be as welcoming to having you and your clan visit all at the same time. What sort of treatment requirements do you have? Are you just going to be routine 6 monthly exams and cleans? Or are you looking for extensive crowns and implants and potentially surgery of some kind? Not all dentists are capable of all procedures, so if you have certain procedures in mind, you may need to both do a bit of research online, but also call them directly to find out if they are able to provide you with the services that you're after. Even if you find the right dentist for you and your family, if there are certain procedures that they're not able to perform, any dentist worth their salt should be able to coordinate with the appropriate specialists and do the referrals as are needed to make sure that you get what you're after. I guess one of the factors that will be most important for many patients is whether they have a fear of dentists or a phobia. Up to 60% of the population exhibit a dental phobia, so it can really be quite an important factor when making that choice. With no reflection on their technical ability, there are many dentists who will be a little bit less sympathetic or may not give the time and attention and ultimately the TLC that a phobic patient will require in order to get them through the door and through their treatment in the best possible way. So if you are concerned about this, if you have a dental fear, when making that first appointment, have a chat with the staff at the desk. Make sure they know your situation and they are sympathetic to your plight. If at any stage, be it at booking your appointment, attending the practice in the waiting room, or during and after your appointment, you don't feel that your fears are being allayed and your concerns discussed with sympathy, then go for a second opinion elsewhere. Now, budget is always a consideration for everybody. It's not the best way of determining which dentist you should go to, but it is going to be a consideration for everybody. You may have found a dentist that ticks all of the boxes that you and your family are after, but ultimately, if it's not within your budget, then you may have to look for alternatives. Make sure that when you speak to your prospective dentist and where you would like to go, that the initial cost is also what the ongoing cost is. Many practices may offer discounted first appointments in order to get you through the door, but it may not be an option to continue going there repeatedly every 6 months. Finally, and really the most important of all of them, is do you get on with your dentist? Did you have a good experience? Really, they can be the most amazing dentist in so many ways, but you may have a personality clash. Unfortunately, not everyone can get on with everyone. So if, again, during, before or after your appointment, if you do not feel that your concerns have been addressed, if you have underlying fears about what they are proposing and that they do not have your best interests at heart, then again, it might be time to look elsewhere. Although you may have invested some time and money in your first appointment, you are prospectively entering a relationship for years or decades to come. And so it's really important to make sure that you have made the right decision. Otherwise, you might be putting yourself in the firing line for some emotional and financial turmoil further down the road. Certainly, I know that I have many patients who will drive for an hour or two or more even to come and see me. And really that's what you're looking for in your dentist. After that first appointment, do you feel like you would be willing to drive a couple of hours to see them, to go to the ends of the earth because you know that that is the best person to be treating you and your family? If so, I think you know you've made the right choice. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you found some useful tidbits of information in there. If you want to find more information about dentistry for you and your family, then head to our YouTube channel or our website, and we look forward to seeing you all soon.